I'm really excited to share with you this brand new flute that was released this year, and this flute is by Trevor James. It is their Grenadilla Wooden Flute, and it has been incredibly popular. If you watched my last video, you'll know that they also released a flute at the end of 2021, which is their copper alloy flute, not to be mistaken with their copper alloy alto flute. They now have a flute version of that, which is also really popular. But this one, just along with the copper alloy flute, since it is so popular, if you're looking to purchase this instrument, of course, go to the Flute Center's website and look for it. If you don't happen to see it there or it's out of stock, just let them know that you're interested in this instrument and they'll let you know when it's back in stock. Speaking of the Flute Center, I'm sure you guys already know, but just in case you don't, if you're looking for a new instrument, you can use my code Gina on the Flute Center of New York's website and you'll get free shipping and an extended warranty on all instruments, and you'll also get an extended trial on Flutes and Piccolos. Also, if you are looking for sheet music, you'll get 10% off of those with my code Gina, and you'll also get $25 off of Consignment Repairs. And if you want to learn more about consigning your flute, you can watch this video right here. Let's first talk the specs of this flute. The head joint and body is made of Grenadilla wood and has a silver-plated mechanism. It comes with a B foot joint and an offset G, and a split E mechanism. The head joint is hand cut and finished by the English flute head joint maker Andrew Oxley. Before I show you more of the flute, let me show you the case that it comes with. So it comes with this soft outer case, just like most flutes do, and it has two ways of holding it. There's a handle here, and there is also a shoulder strap that you can use. And then it has this zip pocket in the front, and it comes with a wooden cleaning rod, and it also has plugs for the flute in case you want to use those for plugging the holes. Now on the inside, let me open that up and show you what it looks like. It has a nice soft interior, this white, and then it has a wooden case. And what else does it come with? It has a cleaning cloth and a polishing cloth. And let me open up the case. And it has the signature Trevor James purple. Wooden flutes always tend to have a different quality to the sound, so I'm very excited to hear what this one sounds like. By the way, if you're enjoying this video and find it useful, you can consider supporting me with a super thanks, which helps me make more videos just like this one. Now let's hear what this flute sounds like. I'm really excited to hear what this flute has to offer. It has such a beautiful sound compared to the alternative of having a flute that is made of some kind of metal. Of course, it does have the silver-plated keys, but of course the body and the head joint is made out of wood. It does have a different quality in the sound like I talked about before. It's a lot warmer of a sound. It definitely does not have as much of the, how would you say, even like the edge of a metal flute, I suppose. It has a really warm sound. One thing to note is this is really interesting. There are some flute players that, professional flute players that play only on a wooden flute, and they're playing contemporary music. There are also professional flutists that play with just a wooden head joint. And then there are also flute players that are professional that play on a wooden flute just for certain types of music. So if they want a different sound quality when they're playing certain types of music, then they'll pull out their wooden flute. So it just really depends on the player and the sound that you like, and there's so many different ways of looking at it, but it has a beautiful, beautiful sound. Like I said before, compared to a metal flute that is similar to this one, it has a much warmer sound. So I will say this feels a lot different to play than just picking up another flute. So it will require a little getting used to. It's not hard to play, it just feels different because a couple things. The first thing is that the diameter of the actual body of the flute is a little bit wider. So I would suggest, by the way, if you have a younger student playing this, if they have smaller hands, it might not work as well for them. Have them try it out first to make sure that it feels okay in their hands. It's not a weight problem. It's definitely very, very light and very comfortable to play, but it is thicker in size than a traditional silver or silver plated flute. Another thing is just the lip plate just feels different while you're playing. Not a ton different, but just something that I noticed. And the last thing is there doesn't seem to be quite as much of a distance between the key and pressing it down as you would have with, again, your traditional silver plated or silver flute. You just have to feel what that is and the adjustment you would have to make. Again, not a big deal, just something I wanted to point out just playing this for the first time. But all in all, it's pretty easy to pick up and play. Like I said, you just have to do a little bit more work, I would say, to get used to this, rather than just switching between a silver plated flute or a silver flute. But I will say it offers a really great sound. I love the sound quality of it. It has a warmer and darker sound than if this was a silver plated flute. That would just sound a lot more metallic. So to give you some ideas, if you were deciding to have a flute like this for particular types of music, or you specialize in certain types of music, this of course would be really good for things like Baroque music. If you're playing some Bach, this would be a really great flute for this. Of course, like I said, it can play any genre of music, but I know that a lot of people do like to play wooden flutes when they are playing Baroque music. I think that it's really well made and feels very comfortable to play. And again, I can't get over the sound of this instrument. Let me know what you think of this flute in the comments, and also if you have any questions, leave those in the comments below so I can get back to you. Thank you so much to the Flute Center of New York for making this series possible. Make sure that you subscribe to me here on YouTube and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and I'll see you next time.